Now, in the previous class, mo sọ fún yín pé radius of the earth or the geographical radius, they mean the same thing. And mo rántí pé mo sọ pé it is constant, that is 6,400 kilometers. There is a twist. Now, look at this question now. Wọ́n sọ fún wa pé a geographical globe has a radius of what? 18 centimeter. Wọ́n ti sọ fún yín pé geographical globe yẹn so mean pé capital R wa is what? Is 18 centimeter. Are you getting now? So the question now says, find the radius of the circle formed by what? That is by the parallel of latitude 56. So, you know, we have something like this. Now, this is 56 degree south. Now, I can find the radius here. This radius, R. Meanwhile, what if we want the capital R to be what? To be 18 centimeter. Now, what you just need to do here is use your formula. What is our small r? Our small r is going to be big R cos latitude. Very simple. In trigonometrical finding, small r. What if we want a big R? What if we want a cos latitude? So we now have R is equal to, what's our big R? That's 18. Cos latitude, what's latitude? Cos 56 degree. Are you there? So now, multiply lay. When you multiply here, we have 18 times cos 56. Class, you have 10.065. Can the unit to centimeter? Because radius 1 by it is in centimeter. You don't say in kilometers. I think it's not understood. Yeah. Atofe continue. Look at this very one. This one is taking care of distance of two places along parallel of latitude as well as along the great circle. I thought to take it a step further. This one, we are going to calculate the distance along the parallel of latitude and at the same time along the great circle. Now, I want to draw my circle. Now, we have this. You know, this one is north. This one is our south. This one is west. This one is east. They say P and Q are 2 points on latitude 55 degree north. So, I can survive. This is 55 degree north. And their longitude are what? 33 degree west. Aqua west. Aqua Bibai. So, this one is 33 degree west. And 23 degree east. Aqua Bibai in the east. This is 23 degree what? This is 23 degree east. Respectively. Now, they now say we should calculate their distance or calculate the distance between P and Q. Measure along parallel of latitude. So this one, which one is our? This one is our P. And of course, this one is our Q because they say respectively. Now, we have a complete circle here. I want to complete the circle. So where is the center? This is the center. Actually, so they are having different longitudes. By at this one. So what is this one? This one is 33 and this one is what? 23. So I will say my theta. That is the longitudinal angle. Longitudinal angle here is what? If I call this place alpha. So I say my alpha is going to be, since they are located different places, you can in west, you can in east. Like this, you add. But like this, you subtract. Like this, you subtract. Like this, you add. So this one now you can now see is like this. So we are going to add. So what is this? This one is 33 plus 23. And what is this one? That is 56 degree. So mean pé angle tó wà láàrin wọn is 56. So let's calculate the distance along what? Along the parallel. So that is our number 1. So distance between P and Q along what? Parallel. Parallel of latitude is given by what? That is alpha all over 360, because alpha ni mo lo nbi by lo jẹ́ kí n lo alpha. Alpha over 360 times 2 pi small r, because on the small circle ni. But what is our big small r? Small r is bigger cos latitude. Let's get it. So this one is big R cos latitude. Is that understood? Now, mo fẹ́ gbé eléyìí wá síbí báyìí. So eléyìí wá fún wa ní, what's our alpha? That is 56 all over 360 times 2. Kí ni ká take pi wá to be 20 over 7? Please, tabani use pi to be 20 over 7. On no condition should you use 3.142. Tó bá lọ lo 3.142 because what you call any school, you are going to get it wrong. If they ask you to use 3.142, don't use 20 over 7. If they ask you to use 20 over 7, don't use 3.142. So here the instruction is 20 over 7. So we have 22 all over 7. That is 2 pi r. What is our r now? So bigger, can it be bigger? That's 6400 times cos latitude. What's the latitude? Cos 55. Because these are latitude, cos 55. So now, if I want to now punch, I now have 56 times 2 times 22 times 6400 times cos 55 divided by 360 divided by 7. Kilo for me. This one gives me, that is 35 8 9 3 9.31. So this one is a kilometer. So me pay the distance between P and Q when measured along latitude, it will give us 3,589.31 kilometer. Please do not say 0.31. No, there's something like 0.31. It is a 0.31. Is that understood? After calculating the distance between P and Q along a great circle. Now, I can be jáde so that I yin dada. Now, we can calculate the distance here. Oh, you can calculate it. Along great circle, I can measure it. This one is capital R. This one is capital R. This one is small r. This one is small r. Now, look at it. I have something like this. This is my P, and this is my Q. Money something like this. Now I have something like this. Now, what I need to do is, because mi o mangui, oni mo pe ni alpha lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Kí la pè alpha yẹn lẹ́ẹ̀kan? That is this plus this. That is 56. But this angle, theta, mi o mọ̀. I don't know this angle. It is this angle that will enable me to calculate the distance along the great circle. Now, tí bá draw it like that. You know, this is a chord. This is a chord. Now, tí bá divided by, you know, I have my Greenwich meridian. To lọ báyìí. Now, I can get this side. Call this side, if I call it X. You know, definitely this side too will be X. Because this line has bisected this chord equally. But it cut méjèèjì equally. So now, yeah, but this one is small r. Now, money angle 56. So, my angle to my answer, I have 56 divided by 2. Is that understood? 56 divided by 2, that is a what? 28. So me pay, if I consider this triangle, this half of this, if I consider this one, angle B by kilometer for me 28. This one will give me 28. Now my small r now what is my small r? Small r is going to be bigger cos latitude. That is that. Now what is the relationship now? This is opposite. This is hypotenuse. Opposite hypotenuse. That is sine 28 is equal to opposite. Can the opposite to me? That is going to be x. All over, what is my hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is r. Am I speaking? So to my cross multiply x of mini r sine 28. R sine 28. But what's my r? R is going to be big R cos latitude times sine r last one times sine 28. Let's get it. Times sine 28. Now this one will give me x is equal to, what is my r? One can take it to be 6400 cos latitude. What is cos? What's my latitude class? 55. Sine 28. So if I now take this, I will now have 6400 times cos 55 times sine 28. Class x of mini eléyìí tá bá multiply rẹ̀ á fún wa ní, that is our x wa á fún wa ní, now we have our x is equal to 1723.4 kilometers. Class x la find the b by la find the b. So we have this. Now I can as well find, this one is going to be capital R. Mo fẹ́ find the angle b by. Mo fẹ́ find the angle. Eléyìí ṣe pé yóò jẹ́ theta all over 2. Eléyìí náà yóò jẹ́ theta all over 2. Tẹ́ bá ro theta over 2 together, á fún wa ní theta. So now let me now do this one. This one is going to be capital R. This one is opposite all over hypotenuse. Is that clear? Now, I found my x. X is 1723. Now, if we find this small angle, now our relationship. This is opposite. This is hypotenuse. This one too is still what? Sine all over 2 is equal to, what's our opposite? That is 1723.4 all over. Can the capital R? I want to for 6400. Abi? So now I will now say this one is 1723.4 divided by 6400. So it means sine theta all over 2 is equal to 0.2693. So let me find the second function. So theta all over 2 anymore. You are the second function of this 0.2693. So money second function. So it's now going to be second function of that is a sine inverse of 0.2693. That's my theta all over 2. Over many 15.62. Now what's now my theta? Now theta all over 2 of 15.62. What is now our theta? Theta is now going to be times 2. So now we now have 15.62 times 2. Is that understood? So this one is now going to give me, that is 31.14. Now, at what I get here, so it means this times this is now 31.24. 31.24 degree. So me pé angle tó wà ní center ń bí báyìí is now going to be 31.24. So ìyẹn ni mo máa wá lò láti fi calculate my distance along the great circle. Is that understood? So distance along great circle, ẹ ti rí pé capital R ni, is now going to be theta all over 360 times 2 pi capital R. Kí ni theta what I get? I get 31.24 all over 360 times 2 times kí ni ká take pi wa to be 22 over 7. 22 all over 7 times kí ni eléyìí 6400. That is our this. Now I will now do that. So we have 31.24 times 44 times 6400 divided by 360 divided by 7. So this one we now have 3490.95 kilometers. So which is 3491 kilometers. So now the distance between P and Q along great circle is 3491 kilometers. Class, if you really enjoy it, like it, please help me share it to your fellow students and ensure that you subscribe to the channel and like the video. See you. Bye bye.